Today on Down to the Wire, La Decima, Real Madrid gets their long sought out title after an incredible turnaround in Lisbon. Today is Thursday, May 29th, 2014, and this is episode 19 of Down to the Wire. I'm Andrés Franken, this is Shawn and today we're talking about the Champions League final. And the Madrid fan over here, pretty happy about the result, of course. 4-1 for Madrid. Let's break down how things went down in Lisbon.
Madrid, off to a slow start, obviously. Atletico really pushing the pace early on, and it looked like Madrid was just tired. And, Godin scoring in the 36th minute. And an awful error by Casillas, by the way. I don't know what he was thinking there, but he comes out, Godin puts it over him, and he couldn't get back in time. But then I think the turnaround was really when Khedira came off around the 60th minute. He came off, Morata and everyone comes on, Isco comes on, and the game really turned into Madrid's favor at that point. There was a lot of antics by Atletico. I'm not just saying this. There was a lot of wasting time. And because of that, the referee puts 5 minutes onto the clock of extra time. Simeone not too happy about that, and because of that, Ramos scoring in the 93rd minute tied up. And from there, it was all Madrid.
Extra time, Bale, Marcelo, and Ronaldo with that last penalty kick, making it 4-1. An absolute rampant Real Madrid. At the end there, Varane kicking the ball at Simeone, nothing too violent, but provocative enough for Simeone to lose his head. Understandably very upset, of course. Huge game, arguably one of the biggest in the history of Atletico Madrid. And unfortunate for him not getting the Champions League as well as the league. All in all, a very good year still for Atletico, but of course, disappointing for the team not to get this last important win, right?
Yeah, but as a manager, I think Simeone needs to calm down. At the end of extra time, at the end of regulation time, he came onto the field, started yelling at the ref about the 5 minutes. At that point, you just gotta let it go because his team was wasting a lot of time. And then, yes, Varane was a bit childish, kicked the ball at him, but Simeone kicked it right back, and then he charged the field to Varane, which I don't agree with. I think he should have just let it go and just accept the fact that they lost.
I don't think he was overreacting as much with the Varane incident as he was with the extra time, though. I fully agree that Atletico, with that time wasting, you're going to get sympathy from the referee. He's going to add more time than you would want if you were ahead. That said, I don't know, I would understand why Simeone would be upset being so close to the title, having all that time added on, but it was his team's fault. This is something that we see in soccer pretty often, teams starting to waste time, and, the referee's going to add as much time as he can if he sees that. So
yeah, and it's not even like Madrid scored in the 95th minute, they scored in the 93rd, so it was only 3 minutes added on.
Yeah, and 3 minutes would have been a completely normal amount of time to add. Stars of the game, obviously Ramos with that crucial goal to get into extra time, make it possible for Madrid to get the win. But also Di Maria, not scoring, but fantastic in this game, just all over the field, high energy. You were saying earlier, before we started the show, arguably one of the best players, if not the best players, going into the World Cup for Argentina, at least in terms of his current status. Messi has been a little bit lost the past 6 months or so. He's been mediocre. Same thing with Higuain. He hasn't really been around too much, and then there's Aguero out front. But he's had a lot of injury problems, so Di Maria might be a big name at Brazil.
He's been outstanding for Madrid this season. A couple of errors here and there, but in that game in particular, he was all over the place. Rushing onto the ball, not giving up. Again, that Bale goal where he pretty much set up single-handedly. He passed Atletico's defenders like it was no problem. Took the shot. Luckily for Bale, it went right to him, and finally Bale gets that break. And speaking of stars, Bale was amazing in this game too. He missed a lot of chances. I was getting frustrated with him, and then finally he does what he does best, and that's score. He won the Copa del Rey for Madrid, and he won the Champions League for Madrid. All of this, unfortunately, overshadowed by Ronaldo, the penalty kick, and then the taking the shirt off after and posing for the camera. A lot of people don't agree with this. What's your opinion on that?
I don't really have a big problem with it. I mean, everybody knows Ronaldo has a big ego, so this isn't exactly something that's new. But same thing, players taking their shirt off. It's not something like exactly shocking. You've seen it tons of times before. And yeah, maybe it was the wrong time to do it, but I don't know why people are making such a big deal of it. Honestly, I think they're making a big deal of it because it's Ronaldo.
A lot of rumors saying that he wanted the spotlight on him. He wanted to be the poster for the Champions League La Decima. He wanted to be the go-to guy, and that kind of overshadowed Bale just a little bit because all the attention, all the pictures for La Decima is of Ronaldo without his shirt. And another report, ridiculous one, saying that there's a Ronaldo movie and that's why he ran to the camera and took his shirt off, which I don't understand, honestly. Because it's Ronaldo, it's been blown up out of proportion. A lot of people saying Bale will live in Ronaldo's shadow and that he shouldn't be forced to live in Ronaldo's shadow, but right now Ronaldo is Madrid right now. He is the poster boy for Madrid. Bale creeping up there, but a lot of people unhappy with Ronaldo's antics at the end.
I think at the end of the day, people that watch the games that support the team, whether Ronaldo's on the cover or not, they're going to know what Bale means to this team, and I think Madrid fans are definitely going to start appreciating the fact that he came over from England and what he's done this season.
Right? Yeah, not to mention the adjustments he has to make, learning the language, adjusting to a new city. With all that being pressured onto him, he's done an amazing job here and a breakout season for him for sure.
That's going to do it for us today. We'll be back next week talking hockey. The Stanley Cup Finals coming up pretty fast. And yeah, as always, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, watch our videos. Bye.